Welcome back. Tomorrow, North Dakota hockey opens their regular season calendar with a 2-game road series against Alaska Anchorage, and they'll be led in part by senior forward Johnny Simonson. Simonson's one of 4 current UND players who hails from the greater Grand Forks area, and he was kind enough to show our Midco SN crew around his hometown.
Hi, my name is Johnny Simonson. I'm sitting here in downtown of my hometown, Grand Forks. Was that cheesy or no?
Oh, that was good.
I don't know.
That's not good cheesy though. That's all right.
I can redo it without that hand gesture. I loved Grand Forks when I lived here, and I missed it when I moved away for juniors for a couple of years. But I have a great experiences from growing up here as a kid with, a small town feel. A big hockey town, which was great for me because that was my sport. A great childhood growing up in Grand Forks. This was the park that I grew up in until I was, almost to high school. So spent a lot of time playing down in this park and going to this swimming pool in the summers and going to the hockey rink over there in the winters with my brothers and stuff. But a lot of memories. I grew up just over that dike about a block and a half away, so it was really easy to, take your stick and your skates and just walk over across the street and bring a snack with you for a couple hours in, and it was perfect. Without this rink in my backyard, basically, who knows what I would be. I'm sure I'd be going to school somewhere, but maybe not UND, maybe somewhere else for a different reason. But it's pretty cool to think that this little rink had such an impact and effect on my adult life. I've never seen a town of this size have so many different parks with rinks around, spread around the town, and that's a huge reason why you see, guys from Grand Forks playing in NHL like Paul do, and you see local guys on North Dakota now from East Grand Forks and Grand Forks, and I think these rinks and how well they're maintained and how many there are is a huge reason for why Grand Forks is such a big hockey town and why there's a lot of talent that comes out of here. A lot of junior players don't graduate from their hometown high schools because they're actually going to high school while playing juniors. So I was lucky that I was kind of young for my grade and I got to graduate here and still have a couple years of eligibility in juniors. So this was a great high school for me. The hockey team was good, and my junior year we had Paul Adu and Casey Perper and Luke Johnson all on the same team, so we just had a stacked team, and that was a super fun year because we just rolled over a lot of teams and ended up winning the state championship that year. I just remember my dad taking me and a buddy to the old Ralph, and we'd always sit in the upper section, but it was so steep that it was a great view from up there because you're just basically looking on top of the ice. And I just remember my favorite player grew up in the same neighborhood that I did in Riverside of Grand Forks, Jeff Panzer, and just watching number 17 fly around the rink because he was super fast. Definitely was a dream of mine as a little kid, but once I got older and into high school and juniors, that's when I really became even more motivated to attain that goal that I've had to possibly play college hockey here. It really started to become clear that it's possible for me to do this later when I was 18, 19 years old. That's when I really pushed hard to try to get myself an opportunity to come here to play. You know what, I would definitely be open to staying in Grand Forks. Way down the road, if someday I have a family and stuff, just like raising a family in such a friendly environment with a good school system and stuff is something that attracts me to Grand Forks even more.
Like many of his teammates, Simonson's season got off to a good start this past week against Manitoba as he scored the final goal in UND's 6-2 win. He'll look to continue that scoring touch this weekend way up north against the Seawolves. When we come back, it's a Varsity Sports Live head-to-head battle featuring Tom Neiman and Jason Andera, and later David Brown previews our live NSIC game tonight, Northern State at Minot State. We'll be right back.
Midco Sports Tonight Presented by Avera Orthopedics.